Today we're going to work on lesson 9. We're still going to be talking about all different shapes. And guess what? Our module is almost done. By the end of this week, we're going to be on module 3. Here we go. So on this screen, we have a lot of different shapes. The shapes up top are all solids, and the shapes down below are all flat shapes. So we've been naming a lot of these shapes, and I'm going to review them really quickly. We have a rectangle, a circle, a hexagon, a triangle, a cone, a cube, a cylinder, and a sphere. Now, you all have done such a good job finding these objects in real life at your homes. You've been categorizing them in your books, and all around you've been doing just a really good job. So for today, we're going to practice organizing these shapes in different ways. I'm going to give you 2 examples, and then you can continue doing this by yourself. There are so many different ways to organize these shapes. Here we go. First, I put them all at the bottom so that it's easier to see so we can organize them. The first way we're going to organize these shapes is into shapes that are all straight and shapes that are curved. Now, we can start by talking about ones that we really know. We know that a sphere is all curved. There's nothing straight about that shape. It doesn't have any edges, it doesn't have any points, it doesn't even have any sides. It's just all curved. Now, there's something else that's all curved. That's right. It's a circle. A circle is, again, a shape that doesn't really have any sides. It's just one long curve. It curves all the way around and it's flat, and there are no gaps in that curve. Now let's talk about what we know that's definitely all straight. That's right, a cube. A cube has all flat sides. It has plenty of edges, it has lots of faces, and all of those faces are flat. And in fact, the faces are rectangles, or in a true square. They're in a true square, the faces are squares. Did I say that right? Kindergarten, you're gonna have to forgive me. I meant a true cube has faces that are all squares. Okay, whew. That time I think I said the words correctly that I meant to say. But we also have rectangles that are all straight. A rectangle has 4 sides, it has 4 corners, and remember, the corners are all shaped like L's. That's how we know it's a rectangle. But all of those sides are straight. There are no curves in a rectangle. Okay, what else do we know? We know that triangles are also all straight because triangles, again, have 3 sides, 3 points, 3 corners, but they're a flat shape and they don't have any breaks in their edges. So it just goes boom, 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 triangle. But none of those sides are curved. If they were curved, it wouldn't be a triangle. The bottom ones down here look a little trickier. There's one that I think we all know. A hexagon also doesn't have any curved sides. We know that a hexagon has 6 sides. A hexagon has 6 sides, and they're all straight. So that means there are no curves. Now, these 2 shapes are interesting. I want to talk about the cylinder first, because the cylinder does have a face, which is a flat edge, but all around the sides, it's curved, and its face is a circle. So we can say that a cylinder is curved. And then last but not least, the trickiest of them all, we have our cone. Now, a cone from the side looks a lot like a triangle, and we said triangles are all straight, but the face of a cone is a circle, so cones are also curved. Good job. Okay, now we're going to organize them into flat and solid. I think this one is going to be way easier than all straight and curved. So let's get started. The first one we're going to organize are circles and spheres. We know that circles are flat shapes and spheres are solids. Even though they look a lot alike, they're actually a little bit different. So even though they look a lot alike, they are a little bit different. We have a flat circle and a solid sphere. The next one we can talk about are rectangles and cubes. We know that rectangles are... So again, even though the faces in a cube are shoop, 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 like a square, they're actually solid, right? They have multiple faces, whereas a rectangle we know is flat. All right, then we have triangles and cones. A triangle is a flat shape with 3 sides, like we've seen before, but a cone is a solid, right? And we have our hexagons, which are flat, and our cylinders, which are solid. You did a great job organizing these. There are a lot of different ways to organize shapes, and I'd be very curious to hear if you have any different ways to organize the shapes yourself. All right, so today's problem set is going to be pretty simple for you. It's really similar to what we just did. You're going to circle the pictures of flat shapes with red, and you're going to circle the pictures of the solid shapes with green. Great job, kindergarten. See you soon.